everybody, and welcome to round number 3 of 20. I hope you're having a brilliant day, and welcome back to the DFL. Here today we're in Spain. Of course, there's now 2 Spanish tracks, so I cannot say the Spanish Grand Prix because that won't specify. So we are here for the Catalonia Grand Prix here in Barcelona. I've probably said that wrong. I've probably got Callum laughing at me currently, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, I have Callum with me today.
Hello everybody, I hope everyone's all well. Hope you're well yourself, Daniel.
I am doing
I'm ready
well.
for some ready for a fun 17 minutes. Don't know about you.
I think I'm feeling it today, you know. I wasn't too sure. I was 50-50 coming in, but I think I'm good. Shall we do a rundown of our drivers?
Being my guest, you take it away, sir.
Of course, we have to introduce first the current leader of the Constructors' Championship himself. He said it might be the only time he does it, but who knows, we'll see what happens today. We have Ian, then scrolling on up, we have Liam in the Ferrari, Jamie making a return in his first race of Season 6, becoming the only driver to compete in all 6 seasons so far. We have him in the Red Bull. Scrolling a few more times up, we have the Season 5 World Drivers Champion himself, aka Noah. Going up a little bit more, new starter to the DFL in the McLaren, we have Matthew here today. We'll see what he can do. It's going to be interesting. And last but very not least, probably the biggest threat today, we have Joe. Of course, after last time, he did have a slightly horrific crash out in the first race. The second race, it didn't end too well either. So hopefully he can break that streak, but we'll see what happens. How are you feeling about today, Callum?
Well, I mean, we're back. That's the main thing I think we need to take into account. We are back. So, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, well, the practices as we go behind the scenes. Obviously, as you say, got Jamie back. First race of the season for him. Hey, this could go absolutely anywhere. As obviously, I don't know if you mentioned, we have no George today. That's pretty pivotal. Obviously, last time out, your race winner and very much stole the show. Well, now it's kind of all been blown open. So, I mean, you know, with 15 minutes left on the clock, I mean, track evolution, there isn't really much point reading into the data now. But, I mean, I think this one could be close and this one could be very fun. Don't know about you, but I've just got to wait and see.
I think so, yeah. I mean, it is a shame. Peter was meant to compete here today as well, but unfortunately due to power issues, he could not compete. But hopefully he will make his grand return to the DFL another day. However, times are being set. But my point is that Joe is the biggest threat today. Also Noah. But we don't know what Liam and Matthew can do. It's going to be interesting. But we have times being set with Ian with a 1:15.780. We have Jamie with a 1:16.270. A few more times I'm sure we'll be following any minute now. But Ian and Jamie will have to make a few improvements.
Yeah, I mean, I'm unsure if he was watching Jamie there, but very much making a few errors coming in, finding himself 1.3 off the pace. I mean, as you say, Joe now top 1:14.9, breaking into the 1:14s, but as you said, Barcelona, it's a long track, it's a draining track. You know, one of the longest laps in the sense of it being around a 75 second lap. You need confidence in every part of the track, and I mean, I'm looking at Jamie at the moment, and I'll be honest, he doesn't look like a man full of it. That's all I'll say. He
did message me earlier and say how much he is struggling with the new regs. Of course, everyone is, but this is his first race back. At least the others have had a bit more experience. But we say that, but we've had a week delay now. You know, a week where we haven't raced. Will that affect the drivers?
I don't know.
Who is it?
My. On the start-finish line, he went to set his lap. Matthew having a mare coming out of the final corner. Getting all on the gravel and all out of shape. And, well, I mean, he's lucky boy to still be driving. Very much now going to be a recovery lap to get into the pits and save that car. But, my, oh my, I don't know if you caught it, Dan, but that was very nearly tears.
Unfortunately, I didn't see it, but possibly almost an early exit for Matthew here. He'll have to be a little bit more careful. But I think this is what we're finding with drivers. They're slipping out a lot more under these new regs. With the new battery, it is a lot more harder to control your car. With this in mind, will we see potential crash outs in race? Of course, we're not wishing for that, but that could massively affect it as well. We saw last time, Jude, with all the crash outs, he was right on George. He had no other competition. George did far away, but that does open it up for other drivers. You look back to the first race as well. All 5 out of 6 drivers crashed out, and Noah zoomed to the top and won it.
Yeah, I think it's more about survival, and as you say, Matthew, very much a lucky boy. You see the fact, smashed front wing on that start-finish straight. Jamie comes across the line now, 1:15.6. So 7 tenths off the pace.
Oh my word, Alonso has gone provisional pole position by 100th of a second, even less than that.
As I say, I still wouldn't read too much into it. As you say, track evolution's massive, especially on the track of Spain. Or should I say Catalonia. And obviously it's very important, these drivers, they're getting their tyres in the right operating window. And, it's all based, obviously, on the preparation lap. I've watched Jamie do back-to-back personal bests. Battery is a bit up for debate, and also tyre wear is obviously pretty pivotal. This track beaming with sunlight. The track's hot. The track temperature's hot. The tyres are just burning away. And he's losing grip consistently. So that's probably why you'll see him in P13 despite actually having the most laps completed of any other driver.
Very true. One thing about Jamie is he's always been... I don't know what the right word is for it, but he's been very unlucky with stuff. He's always been the most consistent driver in the DFL, yet there are times where he's so unlucky with stuff. I don't know whether it's bad luck or what it is, but...
I'm not 100% sure, but, you can't even read too much into him. You look last time out, Ian, apparently 17th. Nearly 9 tenths off the pace. Noah is yet to show his hand. He is out on track now, though, and he has just come around and completed the first sector. Going through the S chicane now. This is kind of the benchmark, is what I would say. Obviously, last season's champion, a man with a point to prove every single race. And, his teammate up there in P2, it does also add some extra pressure.
Very true. With Haas currently leading the championship, the Constructors' Championship, Merck will definitely be looking to get a big result here. Last time out, was it last time? No, it was the race before that. They were on for a 1-2. It was going to be massive. And then Joe crashed out. Oh, no, I think it was the second race, actually. My memory is going foggy. But one of the races, they were going on for a 1-2, and it all went to pot. And it goes to show that even in your best moments, when you have the best possible position, anything can change. Of course, we want to see no crash outs here today, but we'll see what happens. But Noah has stepped it up to P7 with a 1:15.164.
Yes! Oh my god, I don't know how I pulled that from.
What the?
That's me in. Oh my god, that is me in. No kidding, that is before I had my highest score ever. In the many times I've done this already. I've just beaten that by 0.6.
That was a really good lap, that. Nice.
Laps on the same set of tyres. I don't know if he's found some new strategy here, Dan, but I'm not too sure you're going to be seeing a lot of improvements as he goes massively off the track and into the gravel. And Jamie, bud, I think that it's time we put those tyres in the pit lane.
Sometimes you do sort of question Jamie's strategies. They can be brilliant, but sometimes you just look at it, you're like, What is going on here?
And he's coming to the pits now. Probably the best choice. I mean, there's 2 drivers now who've got lucky escapes in qualifying. But as you say, I mean, look, all the drivers scattered about. I mean, you got Alonso currently in pole. He's still got 7 minutes to go. That's what you got to obviously consider. Like, you know, there's a lot which can still happen.
Very true, and everyone, no, not everyone, Matthew is out on track now, but he is the only one currently out on his outlap. He'll be looking to gain those, 0.2 of a second possibly? He needs to get that provisional pole position. We will see what happens. But apparently, I'm getting some messages saying that the McLaren, of course Matthew, has held up Noah on a push lap. Definite penalty. Joe has the footage. Well, it looks like you're going to have a job to do after this qualifying session.
Well, I mean, let's just see how it plays out. Not going to investigate anything. I mean, we can note it, and we can look at it for sure, but I'm not going to let it interrupt these next 6 minutes that we have. And I mean, I don't know how much you're watching. Obviously, we're on two different monitors, but I mean, I'm watching Matthew here come out just after the end of his first sector, went straight through the gravel, and well, I don't know how much that's going to impact his preparation. I mean, he's flat out, foot to the floor now, coming around the final corner, looking to begin this fly lap. And well, I mean, let's see where he ends up.
I, as everyone knows, am terrible with track rundown, with lap rundowns. So, would you want to take this one?
I mean, I certainly can. Coming through sector 1, flat out left, flat out right, as he now comes up to the 150 metre break at around the 50 metre board. Foot plants to the floor as he hangs it round. And looking at his first sector time, it's all right. He's up there. That's all I will say. I mean, he's done better coming out of the first sector as well. He's not put it in the gravel as of yet. Between the little left and right chicane. And again, foot to the floor. I mean, you spent so much of this lap with your foot planted. And now as he comes to the end of the second sector, he is purple. And that is important to note. If he keeps this nailed in the final sector, we could very much be looking on for a pole position here. He's still 5 minutes to go. And the track is getting better. The times are ramping up. We see 2 drivers in the 114s. But Matthew to the line. And he beats it. And remarkably beats it. All 3 sectors were good. And he sets himself a 1:14.6. And very much poses the question to the others. Catch me if you can.
What a lap by Matthew, and what a statement. His first DFL quali, and he is potentially going to get pole position here today. What a statement that would be. How will Joe and the others respond? Will they be able to build that time, or is it just too far for them to reach? I mean, I know that the Mercs were practicing yesterday, trying to find the best way to gain time. But is that all for naught? Because Matthew has turned up, he's shown up, and he has absolutely shown out. But we're going to dive down very quickly. Ian currently on track, P6. He'll potentially be looking to improve himself, but his sector 1 was 0.2 slower. So he's going to have to build that pace back up. Noah's still in the pits. We're going to scroll even more, because Jamie is out and Liam is still in the pitch. Will he come back out? He's going to have to improve somehow. Hopefully we'll see him back out. But Jamie, P15, really needs to find some improvement here. What will it take for Jamie to get back up?
Not too sure, Dan, but 2 drivers down towards the bottom. Not even in the top 10. I mean, we see a yellow flag in sector 3. That was Ian going slow. Or going a bit wide. I didn't quite catch it. But as he comes up to the line now, a 120. Not a good lap. And, well, by the looks of it, he's pushing straight on. Unless he backed off to get some more battery before going flat out into sector 1.
I believe, though, actually, Jamie was saying earlier to me how he hates the way the boost is this year. Obviously, it drains as you drive. So I think the fact that it's not moving at all, he's actually set his deploy mode to none. So it reverts back to how it was last year, where he just clicks it himself. But in doing that, you are going to lose a lot of pace. I mean, I get why he's done it. He's struggling, but at the same time, is the lack of pace and the loss of time really worth it?
I mean, yeah, as you said, we're now getting towards the crunch end time of the session. Just under nearly 2.5 minutes to go. And everyone now comes piling out of the pits and everyone wants to get that perfect outlap. And, well, anything can happen. You see Sector 3 changed in the last few years. No longer a chicane, more flat out. As it's Ian now diving into the pits. And I'm not too sure, down. He's going to have enough time to get up and get out again. So I think Ian, if he's lucky, stays P6. But I think with less than 2 minutes to go, unless he gets in and out of those pits quick, I think that's Ian's race run.
I think he will be very happy with a P6 if he can stay there, even, you know, in the top 10. But as you say, it is running a complete risk to stay in the pits now. If he can change those tyres quick enough and get back out, fair enough. But as you say, with the time it would take to get out of the pits and the fact he's not even moving yet, probably means that his qualifying is done and he's potentially accepting his fate to see what happens with the AIs. Of course, the AIs this season are on 95 difficulty, so we have stepped the level up, and already on this DLC it's shown that these AIs can pull something out. But Jamie with a P2, I didn't even notice it, a 114.927. We were saying about his ability and he's absolutely proven us all wrong.
Well, I mean, he's been doing lap after lap after lap. But again, has he just slightly gone a bit too early? I'm not going to discredit him. He currently sits P2. I mean, you got Joe P4, just warming up his tyres. Ian, he is done. But it's very much slow here, coming up towards the final few corners. And who's going to bite the bullet? Noah goes first, and well, I mean, Dad, I'm not too sure. I mean, speaking from experience, those tyres must now be pretty cold. And now all of a sudden, you're asking them to do nearly 75 seconds flat out. I'm not too sure what's going to happen here, but I don't think the Mercedes stand much of a chance going off what I've just seen.
It is a potential, but we'll see what happens. Noah, although the first one will be first one to cross the line out of the two Mercs, and potentially, I'm not sure who will actually be the first one to cross the line to finish their qualifying here, but it will be someone. But we will see what happens. Who gets that pole position, Mo? Who gets that much needed point in the championship? We're having people finish already. Ian down to P9 here. Who's going to be the first to cross the line here? I'm only seeing a couple of AI changes that have shoved Joe down to P5, Jamie down to P3. Ian almost out of the top 10. If Noah goes beyond the top 10, that will knock Ian straight out.
Sorry to interrupt, but Noah is purple in the middle sector. This is absolutely all or nothing for the man from Sweden as he's foot to the floor but goes wide over the gravel. He keeps it nailed. But is that going to hinder him getting to that pole position? And I think it just did.
That has to be the most unluckiest thing ever, but Joe with the 114.413. He has absolutely answered the challenge from Matthew there. He has shown that you're not running this, and that is the end of qualifying, people. We'll be here with the leaderboard in a second. And here we are with the leaderboard. Joe gets that pole position. Matthew on his first DFL quali gets P2. Jamie in P4 on his DFL Season 6 first time racing. P9 for Noah. Ian gets knocked out of the top 10 into P11. And Liam all the way down in P18. People, like, subscribe and check out the race tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.